Your sworn brother. Hey, I've heard that guy before.
That's me.
Pick 6 Dragon Quest monsters to bring with you to the Elite Four. So I didn't know this, but this actually lines up perfectly with you because you used to be a big Pokemon fan.
It's true. This is true. You know, it's funny. When I first read the question, I totally skipped the monsters part, and I was just thinking like characters. And so I was like writing down character names. And so now I'm just totally thrown off. But that's a really good question. I really like that question. I mean, usually in Pokemon, at least when you're playing the main story, you're really just trying to like destroy everything in one hit, you know?
Mm-hmm.
And so I feel like you just want to bring like the strongest monsters. Instead of like thinking of a like a healer, you know, or like a support unit and stuff like that. Yeah, I mean, you got to bring like a great dragon, you know. I feel like
to use fire on everything.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And the breath attack literally just kills everything it sees.
You know what I would pick is I don't remember the name of it. Teddy probably, or you both could probably remember it. He's the metal guy that usually appears about halfway through the game. He's metal.
Slime Knight.
No, he's got a bow and he's got like a crossbow and a sword. And he's this metal thing, and he attacks twice. He
gets Killing Machine.
I think that's what it's called. Yeah. And he gets 2 attacks. To me, that's invaluable.
Right. So the other thing about the monsters is they've got like their ranks, because there's like the Killing Machine, but then there's like the stronger variation of the Killing Machine, which it kind of changes with the games what they're called, but you know, but you know, in a general sense, I think that's a great option, Killing Machine. Because 2 attacks in 1 turn is ridiculous. Literally final boss status right there.
I want to throw a curveball here because you're saying bring brute force, but when I play Pokemon, I tend to get like a Crobat and just start hitting them with toxic, and then like fly and confuse ray and protect and be a dick. So I want to throw a Wyvern in there because the Wyvern always screws me up in Dragon Quest. You know what I'm saying? Like they have some like fuddle spell.
Right.
Yeah.
I feel like that, and then they also have like the strong breath attacks.
Mm-hmm.
It's like a Grand Chimera or something. I don't remember exactly what it's called, but
okay. Oh, yeah, I know what you're talking about. Oh, I know what you're talking about. Yeah. The ones that kind of look like ostrich heads or whatever, and then have little
bald ostrich.
yeah, I know what you're talking about. There we go. That's a good idea. There we go. That's a solid 3 Pokemon team right there so far.
3 more.
I mean, I don't want to just talk the whole time, but I feel like we need a Metal King slime. I don't know if you guys know which that one is.
I was literally just thinking that because they're not going to die. Like you can't kill them.
No, you can't even hit them.
But also, do they do any damage?
So they do. Yeah, basically, the Metal King slime usually has like a stronger variation of like a fire spell, or different other abilities depending on the game. But a King slime himself usually can do like multi heal in like different games, or
but does the Metal King slime do it?
That's a good question. I don't think so. I think they have more basic attacks, but they're pretty strong. You know, it's kind of like let's see. It's kind of like a fire punch, thunder punch, ice punch sort of attack. Okay. It's not like the strongest variation of like a fire type move or strong, you know, but it's good enough that you can use it in like end game stuff.
And you just know he's not going to die, so you're
pretty
confident.
I think that's the biggest.
Well, the HP is pretty low, no?
That is true.
But he can't be affected by magic damage, and half the time or whatever the ratio is, the physical attacks will miss.
You know, the metal slime in Dragon Quest VI, if you level up the class of liquid metals, it's liquid metal slime. They basically become impenetrable, but it requires so much work to do.
Yeah, and then and that's like if you're leveling up that specific vocation. But
Right.
in terms of the monster itself, the Metal King Slime is the boss.
True.
And yeah, so you got a really good unit or Pokemon here that will basically you can't hit almost at all. You might need a very like if you had a very specific Pokemon that we were fighting against, but that's going to be super hard for somebody to bring that to the table.
You know how you could use him is have you ever gotten in like that desperate moment in the Elite Four battle where you like lost all your Pokemon and now you've got like one more left, but you want to use like revive and some items maybe on your other Pokemon? He could be like
Yes.
your sixth that you jump
That's
in
a good.
and literally just bring back the whole team because it's never gonna die
That is a good idea. I like
unless
that.
they hit a crit, and then uh-oh.
Then we're all dead.
Plan over. Yeah. That's a good
Yeah.
one.
That's funny.
I mean, I guess like you want a strong physical attacker, so either the ogre or the golem type guy.
Oh yeah, the
Whichever-
gold. I think
The gold one or whatever the strongest one is.
I I think it's the iron one. There's like the regular golem, the gold one, and then there's like the iron one or whatever.
Okay.
I think that one's like the stronger variation. But I would go with there's a monster called Demon at Arms. I don't know if you guys know which that one is.
Is it the one with
that?
like multi arms?
Yes.
Okay.
That one can also attack twice per turn, and it does stupid amount of damage. It's like ridiculous. I mean, so we could do that one as the sixth, and then the golem as the fifth. I think that's a really
Is
good
that
team
the
right there.
skeleton guy with like 6 swords?
No, that is I forgot that one's name. It's like Undead Champion or something like that. But
Yeah.
the one I'm talking about is called Demon at Arms.
Okay.
He kind of looks like a zombie bull sort of thing. And yeah, he's got like 4 arms with big weapons, and very, very powerful monster. So
You got a hell of a lineup there. Now, question, Teddy, when you were asking this question, is it these monsters will take on Pokemon or these monsters will take on other Dragon Quest monsters? Or does it matter?
Doesn't matter. I mean, I was going Pokemon route, but it doesn't matter.
So it'd be like one of these guys versus like a Charizard?
Yeah.
That'd be pretty sick.
that would be cool. Cool crossover.